guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Natai. Oh, I'm covered in scarves. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial. I guess something a little different. It's always something a little different with me. But I'm going to be doing a scarf tutorial. For the past few... It's on and off with me basically. There's some days when I feel like doing my hair, and there's some days when I just do not feel like it at all. So I'll wear a headscarf. And it's something that I've found to be really fun, and you can play around with them and be very creative. So a few weeks ago I was asked to do a tutorial on how I tie my headscarves, and I guess I'm going to give you some styles that I commonly normally use. That's about 3 styles. Stay tuned you guys. I hope you like the video. So the first thing that you'll need is scarves, of course. I normally start off with at least 2 scarves. I have one that's a base color, and then I love wearing this black and silver one. Then of course I'll have others. So my base color is larger, and then I have the black one on top that I use. So normally I'll use 2 scarves to create volume, unless if I'm using a bigger scarf like this one. So first of all, I'll show you guys like a really basic style, something that I normally do. So first and foremost, with the base scarf, you want to try and make sure that all your hair is kind of like pushed back. You could wear sometimes, and I find that like if I have my hair cornrowed underneath, I love wearing like a stocking cap, because that helps keep it all down. So what you want to do is you want to you want to take it on and put it right on your head to get it as flat as possible. You may pull it a bit back. I'm actually going to try and do this off camera to put in the base scarf that I normally use, because I need to get a mirror over here, but I need to just see that I've pulled it back enough. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I basically have my base scarf now put on. What you want to do is at the back, then you could tie it, or you could sort of like leave it untied, but the whole point is to have a flatter scarf. So the first style that I'm going to do is sort of like a simple turban. So with the ends that you have left over, and you could add more scarf for more volume, that's what I also do is I'll take the ends and I'll wrap them sort of at the back to create a bun. Wrap them at the end to create a bun, and I don't really like to create a whole lot of volume, so I'll add another scarf. This is a thinner scarf. So add more of this to create way more volume, and then once all that is done, then take another scarf. This is the scarf that I normally use. So depending on which side you want to line, you take the side that you want to line up, and that's the side that you tuck in at the back. So take the scarf, put it in at the back. With this kind of style, it's better, I guess, I find it easier to use more of like a rectangular scarf or a longer scarf like this. So I've created the volume at the back. Take it in, and you bring the 2 sides right up to the front, and you're gonna have them like this. These are your 2 sides. So make sure that like you hide your base scarf, or you hide whatever you're using underneath as a base, and then pull right through. Try to look at myself at the mirror. So here you're dealing with 2 sides. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you want to pull one side is all the way through, and then you have another side right over here. So then what you'll then do is bring them all the way down back to the end. So with one side that you brought, and then you tuck it around that bun that you've made underneath. So you tuck it around, keep tucking, and just tuck the other end on an end at the front. So as you can see, the scarf is still quite a little bit loose. That's because this other side still hasn't been done. Then you go back over to the other side, take that side, and this is when you can get more creative with it. Some people will twist one side to have like a twisted side, all depending on how you're feeling that day. So guess we're gonna twist it. Twist it on one side, and then take it then back. As you take it to the back, twist it right around the bun, and you tuck it in. it's all pretty much just playing with it, and then depending on what's done to your hair or what's going on underneath, have it all. You could pull it back depending on how your hair is underneath. My hair is not okay for this right now, but you could pull it all the way back and just fix your baby hairs. So that is a style. So this is one style for the turban. I have a simple, clear, clean piece side over here, and I have the plate around it off this side, and this is how it all looks. So with this, you're playing around, you have nothing hanging on, and you're playing around with all the volume that you have over here. So that's one style, which is a turban style. The next style is the same bun. However, this bun is done at the front. So there's two ways that you could also choose to do this. Either you could use a huge scarf like this one that I have over here. I got this from Charlotte Russe and it was about $5. Or you could use the same method where you have a base scarf and you still take a smaller scarf like this one and you just make it bigger. So make it bigger by adding smaller scarves to it. I'll show the method with using scarves to add more volume to it, because it could be pretty hard sometimes to get such huge scarves. So you have your base scarf. This time you want to flip it around and have it all flipped around, but instead have like your focal point. Now you're gonna make So using the method where I have one scarf to pad it and then adding the other scarf on to put up. If you want it really big, pad it extra. So I think I will go ahead and, let me see. If you want to size how big it's exactly going to look, you can wrap the bun around, wrap it around your head tight, and then just put it on to sort of size and see, oh, is this the size of bun that I want? If it is, go ahead and go for it. If not, you could try and see what the other scarf will look like. So sort of estimate how much you want to put on your head and then wrap the rest of it to then later on put it on to see that, okay. So I guess this is a good size. No need to pad it to make a jumbo bun. So you take your scarf, put it on at the back, put it right over. Come and you pinch it right at the front where you have your bun formed. You want to align and make sure that it's on your head properly, and then you start the wrapping process, wrapping it all around, but you're going to have two sections. So as you've got it tightened over, take the section that's at the bottom, and that will help even get your scarf tighter, and start wrapping that around your head. So you wrap it, and you wrap it, and as you're wrapping it, you want to make sure that you tighten it so that it gets tighter. Then you take the other section and you wrap it in the opposite direction, so it's as if you're tying a knot but not going in the same direction. So keep wrapping, and you want to make sure that you're taking it out of your face. Keep wrapping, and voila, just looking at myself in the mirror, you have another style. Now this is a cool, fun style to wrap. You could use different scarves. If your scarf is big enough like this one, you really don't have to pad it, so you can just go ahead and just put it on. And you could add the base scarf depending on what your hair looks like at the bottom. But this is one. So the next style that I like using, just will use one scarf. Now what you want with this is you want a scarf that is very long and a scarf that's pretty light. So you're worried more about length, and it can basically just cover your head. So you'll take your base scarf, which is what I'm using over here, and it only entails using one scarf. So you put it all the way back to how you want, and you hold the back, hold it, but as you hold the back, turn it more to the side, that you're turning it right over here. Make sure that everything is tucked out flat, and you can leave your edges out if you want to slay them. And then you take one piece, separate it, take the other piece, bring it on one side, And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna tie a knot. So you tie a knot at the back of your head where your scarves meet. Now it often is a little challenging. So what you may have to do is you may have to loop it one more time before actually going ahead and tying the knot. And then tie the knot, or loop it one more time. It takes a while. Then tie your knot, and you then have your knot tied. And how I'll wear this sometimes is I'll leave one side to hang, have it all up, leave one side to hang like this, leave one side down. If you feel like the side that's hanging is too long, you could actually take it. Gonna leave that. You could actually take it and keep, just depending on which direction you want to put it, then just take it and twist it right around your head to go back all the way back. And where it comes back all the way back, just tie it. So you tie a knot, then just tie a knot back over here on the side. Just tie a simple knot with the two ends and leave the two ends to hang together. And then this is the style that you're left with. It's very cute, and you can play around with leaving it down. Whatever it is, wear some hoops, anything you want. Just glow for the day. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. If you guys like more stuff like this, please let me know by leaving comments down below and just telling me, following me on other social media to tell me what kind of videos you guys like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe down below. Like this video, please definitely give it a thumbs up, and feel free to comment and tell me what you guys want a tutorial in next, or what you guys want me to talk about. Thank you.